think it's an honor to receive attendant and participant from all players industry, especially together with us today. We have academician, we have industry player, we have a government agency together with us, and this is something we are very look forward. I want to do in this 2 days. Dari APTT Sarawak, with appreciation and thank you for those who attend our program by physical or virtual. Kita akan jumpa lagi tahun depan. Sampai jumpa lagi tahun hadapan. Orang juga pergi hal-hal lagi saya.
Announcing the arrival of the Right Honorable Datuk Patimah Tan Sri Datuk Abang Negara Mansuri Tun Abang Haji Opin, Premier Sarawak, Company Final Blessing Hall.
As of today, board has accredited 826 technology and technical programs in higher education institutions.
I would like to share the initiative taken by state government, which are expected to make a significant impact to Sarawak. We have formed Sarawak Multimedia Authorities SMA and Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation SDEC, whose role is to implement strategies under our digital economy agenda.
Such a beautiful light. When I still watch you closer. Mm. I am longing for closure, and I'm wondering why. No, no matter what I do, I keep on falling for you. And it's hard to get over such a beautiful light. When I still want you closer. Mm. I am longing for closure, and I'm wondering why. No, no matter what I do, I keep on falling for you.
Hi, hello. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our highly anticipated webinar. So, our webinar today will be entitled Collaborative Construction Metaverse Platform for Team Integration. So, on behalf of PCSS, we would like to thank you for those who are joining us today, and we are excited to have you all with us today as we delve into the topic. So I'm Azlan bin Zamhari, and I'll be your host for this enlightening session, together with our guest speaker, Mr. James Lee Lim, from our partner ARX Media. So before we begin, so let's go through some housekeeping rules. Okay. So, before we begin, let's go over for a few housekeeping details to ensure a smooth and engaging webinar experience for everyone. So, first of all, please be informed that this webinar will be recorded for future reference and to share with those who couldn't join us today. So, if you miss any part of it or want to revisit the content later, you can visit it on our official YouTube channel. So, don't forget to subscribe us on YouTube. So secondly, we would like to request that all participants to keep their microphone muted throughout the webinar. So this will help to minimize any background noises and ensure that everyone can hear our speakers clearly. So if you have any question, you have the chance to ask the question by typing them into the chat box and throughout the session at the presentations. So we highly encourage active participation from our audience, and our team will be monitoring the question and we will do our best to address them during the Q&A session. So thirdly, attendance will only be shared via QR code at the end of the session, together with the feedback forms. So do stay with us until the end of the session to be able to scan the QR code. So before we start, a little bit about PCSS. So a little introduction on PCSS. PCSS is a premier project management solution provider focused on enhancing organizational profits through the implementation of industry-leading practices. So with expertise spanning from project management officers, software training, integration, planning, and team management, we want to ensure our clients to achieve sustained success in project delivery. So backed by over 35 years of collective experience in project control, we offer specialized solutions that elevate capabilities and maintain a competitive advantage. As a one-stop shop, PCSS is committed to meeting diverse project management needs. Moreover, we specialize in digital construction, covering BIM, 4D simulations, optimization of tools such as drones, AR, VR, to name a few. This emphasizes our dedication to staying technologically advanced and providing innovative solutions for the digital transformation of the construction industry in the region. So as to date, we have partnership with several industry leaders in their respective leads in their respective fields. So, namely Oracle, Bentley, Plus Three, Exto, and our ARX our partners, ARX Media, which is our where our speakers coming from today. So our services is also backed with the accreditation from the following bodies, such as PMI, SMA, APTT, Synco, CIDB, IEM, and even HRDF Corporation. With that said, I believe you are all set for an informative and engaging session. So if you haven't already, grab your notepads and get ready to absorb all the valuable insights on our topics today. So now let's get back to the main event. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is with a great pleasure that I introduce our distinguished speaker for today's webinar. So, please join me in welcoming Mr. James Lee Lim, Chief Sales Officer of ARX Media India Berhad. So, a little bit background about Mr. James Lee. He is not a stranger to the world of innovation and entrepreneurship. As an engineering graduate, he embarked on a remarkable journey right after completing his studies in 2018. So that is when he co-founded ARX Media with his partners, armed with only passion and vision for the future. So, as the CSO of ARX Media, he has been at the forefront of steering ARX Media towards the new heights. His leadership and dedication have played a pivotal role in the company's growth and success in the ever evolving landscape of media and technology. So, today, Mr. James Lee Lims will share his valuable insights derived from his hands on experience and shedding light on the intersection of engineering, entrepreneurship, and the dynamic worlds of ARX Media. So please join me in extending a warm welcome to Mr. Jim Lim. Okay,
Hello.
I
Hi.
think with further ado, I'll hand over the screen to you, Mr. James Lee.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you very
Uh-huh.
much, Mr. Azlan. So, hi, good afternoon, everyone. It's a glad pleasure I can join this presentation today. And currently, I would like to share my screen. So, yeah. Can everyone see my screen right now? Okay. So, before I start my presentation, here's a little bit of our company profile. I will be sharing it. So, our company, RX Media, is mainly doing AI, AR, VR, and these are some of our this company specialists. Okay, we're also doing projection mapping, web application, UI UX, smart city, okay, web development, website and research development. Okay, currently we're having research and development with PCSS, mainly on this BIM. All right. So, yep. So here are a bit of our key project. We're doing facial recognition. Okay, last time the community was done by it, then the later part, then we moving into facial recognition. This is our current latest project, which are the AI chatbot. We're using AI. We integrated with this something like GPT. Then it can auto generate when you have a prompt or what so. Then it will auto generate the specific answer to answer the specific question when we feed them with a specific database. Okay, artificial intelligence diagnose medical cures. So these are the medical AI that we use in this rural area. When during this rural area, it's very hard to have for them to reach out this medical assistance. So we have this AI cures help them to analyze and see whether what kind of sickness do they have. And this is the project that we have done with Sunway. It include with the AI to help the shopping mall to have this self-help kiosk. Okay, virtual concierge, our Metaverse, our Dome 360. This is our latest project that works with West Malaysia. Okay, to help them to monitor their dome system for those foreigner. Okay, others project that was our past projects. Okay, mainly from AR VR. Okay, yeah. Okay, right. So moving into our partners, yes. So this okay. Moving into the main topic today, Metaverse platform for team integration. So yeah, here I try to throw a question. do everyone remember when the last time when we enter the current era, like fulfill with these technologies and all these things? Do you remember the era that when we have the 1G? Yeah, during 1G, right? We all of our thing is only like very simple, having uh phones like the big phones, cassette, and all these public phones. Yeah. Then when moving into 2G generation, we tend to have this SMS coming out. Okay, a black and white camera, a black and white a big TV like what we used to have, and also as well the cassette console. Okay, moving into third generation, we tend to have 3G, smartphone, and all these things starting to exist in our life. We have this LCD TV, smart bands, and Google Play apps, and all these things. It try to uh, fill out our daily life with all these smart apps and this smart application to ease everyone's life. When moving into 4G, which is we will say our current era, okay, in 4G, everyone tends to rely on apps and system in their daily life, okay, to help them to complete most of their tasks. Everything is just rely on a smartphone, a smart tablet, and all this. Even a drone. Last time when we want to shoot an aerial view of this landscape, we need to rent a helicopter and get the view from the top. But now we just use a drone, then we can already shoot out this aerial view. Okay, 5G, and when the 5G era has come, all of this robotic, we would say automation thing has starting, and for now we are at a transition of 4G to 5G, so it's at the middle there. So a lot of things you will see, it's still at not fully automated, but it's already partially automated, but partially you still need a manpower to operate it. Okay, yeah. So here's what I concluded is the 30s technology of the next decade. So from here, you will see within the next decade, AI will be one of the most important thing. I believe that now everyone have heard a lot AI in this, AI in that. But what is AI? Okay, later on I will be explaining it. Okay, IoT. Okay, blockchain, big data, and all these things. And one of the most four important thing is ABCD. Okay, so what does ABCD stand for? A stand for AI. Okay, this is one of the interesting video that I found. It's how the open AI to train your AI model. So I show you the video. Hold on, yeah. Sorry, I heard people say the it don't have sound for my video. I reshare again.
Even so, the hiders must learn to collaborate, accomplishing tasks that would be impossible for any single individual. The hiders are not the only ones who can learn to use tools. After many generations of failing to break into the shelter, the seekers learn to jump over obstacles using ramps. However, after many millions of rounds of having their shelter breached, the hiders learn to take away the primary tool the seekers have at their disposal. Note that we did not explicitly incentivize any of these behaviors. As each team learns a new skill, it implicitly changes the challenges the other team faces, creating a new pressure to adapt. We've also put these agents into a more open-ended environment, randomizing the objects, team sizes, and walls. In this world, they learn to construct their own shelter from scratch, requiring that they arrange multiple objects into precise structures. To prevent seekers from using the ramps, the hiders move them to the edge of the play area and lock them in place. We originally believed this would be the final strategy that the agents learn. However, we found that after more training, the seekers discovered that they can jump on top of boxes and surf them to the hider's shelter. In the last stage of emergent strategy that we observe, the hiders learn to lock as many boxes as they can before constructing their fort in order to defend against box surfing. So how do agents acquire these skills? They're trained using reinforcement learning, an algorithm inspired by the way animals on Earth learn. The agents play thousands of rounds of hide and seek in parallel for many days. They train against each other as well as past versions of themselves using an algorithm called self-play. Coevolution and competition on Earth led to the only generally intelligent species known to date, humans. While this world is far less complex than Earth, we have found evidence that simple rules can lead to increasingly intelligent behavior from multi-agent interaction. We hope that with a much larger and more diverse environment, truly complex and intelligent agents will one day emerge.
Mr. James, we couldn't hear you.
Okay, after watching this video, I believe all of you have this idea, how does AI being trained? Like what been shown inside the video. Initially, these two robot is just giving a very simple command, just playing hide and seek. But later on, when they play a few rounds later, they know how to use the box to create a shelter. Then the another bot will know how to climb and jump on the box and use it to surfing. Then this is how AI they evolve and become more and more clever. So this is one of the things that I feel very amazing and will be one of the most important thing that we need to catch up with the trend, no matter in what industry. Initially, what my company, especially our CTO, believed that AI would never replace human because AI do not have any creativity. But some, especially like artists. But somehow when AI coming out, the first thing being replaced is the artist job. By using OpenAI, the Chat GPT, the AI can direct generate anything by using a prompt. Okay, moving forward, we just continue see.
On
Okay.
Earth,
Okay. B, we're talking about blockchain. Okay, blockchain is one of the thing. Everyone will link up blockchain with a cryptocurrency, but cryptocurrency is just one of the use case under blockchain, this big uh category. Blockchain is one of the things that like they can record the record in everyone's laptop, and everyone has to record certain thing. Okay, so everyone will recognize this thing. If you want to change the data in blockchain being recorded is very hard because you need to change the single record in everyone's uh laptop or what so. Okay, so blockchains. Then next we were talking about cloud. Well, with the existence of clouds, everything will works easily. So we do not need a carry a very heavy computer, then go to the site, but we can use cloud computing. We can use a supercomputer by using only a tablet to access it. So this is one of the things, cloud. Like for example, last time we used to carry one pen drive with a lot of data stored inside the pen drive. But somehow for now, we only need to use Google Drive. So this is one of the conveniency that the cloud can provide us. We can access anything within the cloud, but just that some of the cloud, their encryption will be very strong. It's just they make it into pieces, then store within a few hundred, a few thousand server. Then when this few thousand or few hundred server, when they puzzle out, then only you can access the data. So this is one of the encryption for cloud data. Okay. Then last thing is big data. Once you have a lot of data, big data exists. So big data exists, but big data has useless. Big data is useless if you don't know how to use it. Like for example, everyone says I want to collect data. Then ended up they collect a big memory of data, few hundred TB. Then how do you use the data? You actually need to message the data. You need to use AI to analyze and rearrange data. Then only the data is useful for you. Okay, this is four component A, B, C, D, which are very important in most of the industry right now. Okay, let us moving forward and watch this video.
Oh.
はい、楽にしてください。すぐに良くなると思いますので安心してください。
この景色に合う曲に変えて。
わかりました。
こんにちは。
Excuse me. Sorry. I'm really,
ちょっと
really.
待って。はい、どうぞ。
Okay, yeah, I'm
よかっ
trying to
た
get here.
ここに行きたいのですが、地図が全くわからなくて、助けてくれませんか？
あ、オッケーオッケー。
Really?
ねえ、もうすぐ準備するから。いや大丈夫
大丈夫
だって。
じゃないってば。
もうすぐ着くから。
昼過ぎに着くって言ったじゃん。
分かってる。
てか今どこにいんのよ。ね
ちょっと待って。見てよ。
すごい綺麗。
コータ
ばあちゃん。
遅かったね。
ごめんごめん。いろいろあってさ。
どうしたの急に。
っていうかさ、腹減ったばあちゃん。なんか作ってよ。こっちこっち。
はいはいはい。
ほら、ばあちゃんも。
はいはいはいはい。
これかけて。
これを？
うん。ばあちゃん。
はい。
何も見えないよ。
いや、まだ何にも見えないよね。
終わってないね。
じゃあ行くよ。姉ちゃん、カモン。
おじいちゃん、おばあちゃん、元気？
おお、なんだよ。
今日は仕事で行けなくてごめんね。今日は何の日か覚えてる？
何の日だ？
じゃあ、バンドもカモン。
あら。
せーの。金婚式おめでとう。
金婚式だ。
おめでとう。
Okay, actually, this is the one of the video that a promotional video to promote what is the use case for 5G in the near future. But actually, the tech that's shown inside the video, a lot is already exists. Like for example, autonomous driving, MR, auto checkout. Like when the guy went into the shop, then they just no need to pay and walk out. And in China, it's very common already. Just use the facial recognition to access your wallet. Okay, for one of the uh, these kiosks in SDEC, they can directly know what have you taken from the fridge. Then they directly deduct from your credit card or your e-wallet. Okay, apart from that, like drones, mixed reality, MR, GPT translation is also already exists, but just that just most probably the size is not as so thin or so tiny as shown in the video, but a lot of this tech is already exists inside the video. Okay, so next, watching this. This is how AR being used in construction field. I believe most of you here might heard about Gamma AR. Okay, I believe that the use case of AR in construction field might not be that popular in Malaysia. Somehow, a lot of this consultant or construction field have been using it to cross-check or have a guideline of this illustration model at a site. Okay, so these are one of the use cases for AR. Aside from that, of course, they are using in many industry, like for example, the medical industry, educational industry, as well as this tourism industry. But somehow today we talk about construction, so I show this example. So back in 2018, my partner and I, we already went to China, and the existence of this smart glass, AR glass, and we so-called this mixed reality glasses already exists. So what they can do is, from here you can see, this is Louis, and the glass he wore, here got a camera. So the camera here will capture the environment and analyze it and show out the 3D model within the glasses. So within the glasses, here will be the piece of this lens. So through the lens, you will see this overlay AR object onto the reality world. So it will be quite bulky, I would say. It is quite bulky, but somehow it use the processor of your phone as a modem to provide processing, analyzing, as well as this data and battery for the glass to function. But somehow back in that 2018, okay, we see is about 6 years ago, this technology already exists, right? So by this year, 2024, we'll see how
Over the last year and a half, a lot of us
AR and VR has gone on too.
work in offices have gone remote. And while I miss seeing the people I work with, I think remote work is here to stay for a lot of people. So we're going to need better tools to work together. Let's take a look at what working in the metaverse will be like. Imagine if you could be at the office without the commute. You would still have that sense of presence, shared physical space, those chance interactions that make your day all accessible from anywhere. Now imagine that you have your perfect work setup and you can actually do more than you could in your regular work setup. And on top of all that, you can keep wearing your favorite sweatpants.
Looking good. Let's get together real quick for a debrief.
I'm free now. Let's jump in. Hi.
Hey.
So what do we think?
I think it's ready.
Great.
I'll prep it for the presentation.
All right. Good luck.
Imagine a space where you can tune out distractions and focus on the task at hand. And when you're ready to share what you've been working on, you can present it as if you're right there with the team.
Wait, where's Mark?
I think he's in the middle of something.
So this is one of the Facebook Mark Zuckerberg dreams of creating a metaverse, moving everyone into this virtual world and work inside. So that's why Oculus exists. So the existence of Oculus has opened out this new era we call a metaverse era. Within this metaverse era, AR, VR, and MR has created a very big opportunity to the world. And now we can see that within this AR and VR, by using these smart glasses, they're having a lot of very cool function, which we only can see inside the movie, like Iron Man. Okay, so in Iron Man, all of these things that exist in the movie of Iron Man is already exists in our work right now, especially by the use of smart glasses, the hand gesture detection, eyeball detection, all this, even though you can see a virtual avatar in front of you and talking to them and interact, all of this have already become a realistic. So they can use it within the Oculus Quest devices, or you have a VR devices that can have this we call it spatial computing. Spatial computing is one of the camera you can scan the environmental space, okay, the space within you. They can recognize the space size and you can work within it. Okay, next.
Imagine our world today. People, vehicles, businesses, buildings, hospitals, factories, entire cities, and the billions of devices that connect us to this world and to each other. This is the physical world. But what if we can replicate that physical world into its digital twin? A digital twin that is bound to the physical world in real time, that we can experience in mixed reality, that we can collaborate with, that we can run simulations on and find what is important to us, that we can apply AI to learn, predict, and act, to save time and money, to reduce carbon, to preserve natural resources, to improve safety, to bring us all closer. This is already happening today. Across the world, organizations are taking advantage of this new wave of innovation that trends to an interconnectedness that enables the metaverse. Everything modeled in the metaverse mirrors the status of its physical twin, including the interactions and relations between everything else. By applying the power of the cloud, we eliminate boundaries of what this can do. The potential is limitless. We can now track and analyze data from connected environments to identify patterns, trends, and anomalies. We can now simulate any possibility, evaluate outcomes, determine the impact of any change or condition. We can now harness AI to perceive the physical world to improve and automate tasks, to give superpowers to your frontline workers. We can now give everyone in your organization the power to build apps and workflows, to collaborate with each other in this virtual space, to share and receive expertise at the right time with the right context in front of you, to move through the physical world, and get relevant information about its digital counterpart when and where you need, using mixed reality. The Microsoft Cloud brings these capabilities together with the limitless computing power of the cloud and intelligent devices at the edge, and creates this framework for building immersive and impactful digital twin, mixed reality, and metaverse solutions.
Okay, so after watching this video, I believe you all will have this idea of why Metaverse is so important. Because when we created a digital twin, we can use the collected data and use AI to generate some of the simulation and testing on it. So we can get a very optimized model once all of the simulation and testing has been done. So this is why the digital twin on this metaverse platform is so important for most of the industry, especially for this energy industry, construction industry, as well as this medical industry, so that they can use the least cost to come up with the best optimization model, okay, optimized model. Then they can like directly cut out all this carbon footprint and to get the best result. Okay, so from here, aside from that, you also can see that they will use this cloud computing technology. So that's mean you not necessarily rely on one of your laptops. Say like my laptop is not powerful enough to run this simulation, but you can use the cloud computing technology by using all those powerful computer within the company's server to run your simulation and all this. After running all this data analysis and this AI training, all your data must use a blockchain to record it. So in case this data is accidentally being changed or what so that's why this is where blockchain's coming in to help you to make your data to be more solid and being recorded safely. Okay, so these are some of the mixed reality glasses you can find in the market now, which I think the coolest one is Apple Vision Pro Vision, the first one. Okay, similarly, what can be reach out the same results are Microsoft HoloLens, Pico 4, okay, as well as this Meta Quest Pro. Okay, they can reach out the similar results that they can achieve. Somehow they require this company to open out their APK, SDK, software development kit, as well as the API for you to get a certain features to be used. Okay, right, next. We're talking about the AI, which everyone knows about GPT, but if GPT means generative pre-trained transformer, so you just need to give this trend model to host it into a server, then you give it a prompt, then they can do whatever things that you ask them to do. Like for example, this is the best example that you can see in GPT used in construction field. So GPT is one of the I would say a great invention that will ease out our job. A lot of job I would say will be replaced by GPT, the assistance of GPT. Why so? Because as you see, by using a GPT software, you just giving a prompt. I want to what kind of house or things I want to build out. Then it can ease out the job like instantly. Maybe if you hire a QS, okay, quantity surveyor, then it might take out a few days to weeks to calculate all of these results. But GPT can directly give you an very instant result. Just you key in the prompt and the requirement that it needs. Okay, next. This is one of the GPT thing that can use to come in construction.
Excited about in this work is that we're utilizing AI for something it's really good at, which is turning ill-formed, kind of fuzzy text language into something that's structured, which computers know how to work with. So this was sort of the next iteration of that experiment where you could sort of describe a building. You know, there is a 100-foot by 75-foot building. And instead of creating boxes, now we were creating objects that Hypar knew how to talk to, like envelopes, because all of these other systems already here, those already existed. We didn't have to build from scratch. We are already a parametric modeler that knows how to take a box and turn it into a building. And so we were able to leverage the existing sort of parametric capabilities of Hypar and just build a little piece of it, which was taking the text to generate some piece of starting geometry, like a conceptual mass. And so that's evolved even beyond this now. And hopefully I can actually get a live demo.
Okay. Actually, the video are still very long. If you're interested, you can watch on YouTube. So this is the part that I cut out. Like for example, we used to have this engineers to generate all of this 3D model inside this construction software. Okay, but somehow for now you just need to type out those prompt, and this pre-trained model will help you to generate this buildings models. And with this, you also can use the data for the GPT to help you to do a simulation on it. So you can directly get an instant result to see whether this building or this design will fit your need or any requirement, or you need to change anything. So GPT will works very fast to help you to ease out your job. Okay.
Excited about.
So yeah, I think there's the end for my session. Is there any question?
Okay, so let's open the floor for questions. If anyone have a question, you can type it on the chat box. Okay. So I think James, there's one question actually is for myself actually. So we're talking about AI just now, right? So I've heard about this LLM, large language module. So how does this LLM actually fit into this AR, VR, and this metaverse actually?
Okay.
So how
Large language module actually is we will say a lot of big data. Okay, so you say this AI, you actually one of this AI, what does AI is actually built out of a lot of data. Okay, so but a lot of data, we will say a lot of data are useless. So you still need to massage on this data that you collected, then put it into a modular data. Then a lot of this useful data, when they mix up together, then it will become a very useful big data. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So basically, it's like a module to actually filter up and range the big data actually for the AI, right?
Yeah. So this is how usually people train data. And one more thing is that you know, like how Google actually train our data. We actually all of us are helping Google to train the data. So whenever you click in or log in into a web page, you will see I'm not a robot. Which one is the car? Then you actually help them to train the AI. Yeah, this is one of the AI training that been exists quite a long time ago. Then second thing that you will see is we so-called the optical wording training. It's like can you key in the words, so the words is like slanting and a lot of weird form, so they ask you to key in the wording, remember, then change the picture. So this is also one of the thing that we help Google to train the wording recognition. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
actually
realized that
we help Google to do free job actually.
So I realized that from your first video, right? Just now, it's like that the AI are actually learning from doing multiple thousands or even millions of iterations, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But it's at a beginning there, we still require feeding them data. The AI itself, you only can through a lot of round of simulation, only it will evolve. Then besides that, it require human to feed them with datas. So feed them with different use case, with different environment, different kind of things. So only within this big data, then they only can filter out and come up with new things or different things. Like for example, one of the project that we're doing just now, the Metaverse, we're saying the using the AI to analyze their sickness. Actually, this is quite a very good example. You see, always we got heard people say, this doctor is very experienced, that doctor is very good. That doctor is a rookie, so it's a new doctor, so maybe he's not that experienced, no need to go for that doctor. But why they actually come out from the same uh uh start uni, okay, they might come up with the same uni, studying the same book or what, so the same theory, the teacher teaching them. But why this doctor are more experienced? Because the doctor has experienced more operation maybe. Then for us, all of these case study are just a data. If you fit in all of this data and you rearrange it, then you put in a software for the AI to analyze it. Actually, all of this experience is just data. So even a PC can solve what the doctor has learned, yeah, and come out and analysis. But this is just for ease out the checking process. But for operation wise, I mean, still go for the doctor lah.
Yeah, still require a
Yeah.
human touch. So this we got another question actually from Mr. Watson Miranda. So the question is, since these metaverse are very new, especially in Malaysia, what are the expected growth of metaverse in Malaysia market actually currently?
Okay, the expected growth in Malaysia market, I would say for now, still uh, quite long, still a long way to go. Because one of the thing, if you want creating a metaverse, okay, you require a big group of engineers, or a big group of this 3D modeler to model the 3D space. And it also require a lot of this startup capital to buy this equipment. Like for example, if you want to build out a metaverse world, okay, like I just take an example of our company. We took out about 2 years to come out a metaverse world, okay, to build out all these 3D buildings and all this. If we would say this professional industry like constructions, or this government would like to build out this metaverse uh for a specific uh area, okay, they will require this a lot of this professional to come in, and the equipment, this will be a big money to pump in. So a lot of people in Malaysia has still not yet to see the potential of this metaverse. Okay, but some, like for example, Solar Energy, I think they are one of it doing very, very good because they been invested quite a lot in this digital twin, and using digital twin to do the simulation and all this. They started out quite early. And another hand, in China, the government implement this, and the government invested in this big area on digital twin. So they built out this smart city. They also got this we would say a tycoon to invest into this research project. So the government and the tycoon to work out together. Like for example, Huawei, they got this smart city planning, use digital twin to come out with the whole city planning. So in China, maybe like for example, a policeman wanted to to catch some people, okay, they can just click a button or within the big dashboard of smart city, they can directly know where is the routes that the policeman can directly go, and if there is any disaster happen, so where will be the best to avoid this thing. Okay, yeah. So to me, Malaysia is still quite a long way to go.
Yeah. Okay. But it's good that we have a pioneer like you guys that started on this. Okay. so so just another question is actually so what ethical consideration arise with the development of metaverse actually? And another one from Siti Asniza also. In your opinions, how should a government regulate conduct and commerce in the metaverse since data is actually private and confidential? So this is more on ethical and regulation lah.
Mm. So one of the ethical consideration in developing of metaverse is that your T and C I agree on what's all the long one. Every time no one's to read one, you just click I agree.
Yes.
That one you need to be, you need the black and white of T and C, you need to be very specific on what's to be done and what is the data being collected. Then you get the consent of the user. And another thing of metaverse, I believe that a lot of people having this wrong idea of what metaverse is metaverse is actually a world, a virtual world, a brand new world. It not like Facebook is totally owned by a company. Metaverse is a lot of this small or big company, small or big company, they work out together, then all of their thing are linked out together. Like for example, one of the best example is NFC, sorry, NFT. So within this platform, they can use that platform, they can use, and another platform, they also recognize it. So this is where blockchain come in. When you're having this blockchain technology, different platform can recognize your things within your platform, then other platform can also use the thing. One of the example is if you are a YouTube influencer, okay, what you have created, those video you have created, actually is not belongs by you, it belongs by YouTube. If YouTube has closed down your account, then whole your channel is gone, all your videos that created is gone, you cannot get back or anymore. Okay, but in metaverse world, we so-called this uh uh an NFT thing, okay, what you created is belong to you. Okay, so you can use in different platform. So this is why metaverse is now one of the thing our Malaysia government looking into. In Sarawak, I don't think so, but in West Malaysia, okay, MDEC, Malaysia Digital Economy Development, they already got this corporation, they already got this department purely for metaverse development and the content creation for metaverse. So they also got these grants and these things to help to develop on metaverse thing. So I believe that sooner or later, when this things try to getting bigger and bigger, the rules and regulation for Malaysia will exist because this thing is quite new. So yeah, I can only answer you until like this because this is within my knowledge.
Yeah, yeah, correct. Yeah. We're still new and I mean, still a lot of regulation and implementation need to be observed lah. So we got another one question by Dayanku Khadija. So can we create control to the metaverse so it can create a model following building regulations? Okay.
Create a control to
Control
metaverse.
to the
So
metaverse so it can create model following building regulation.
yes,
Uh-uh.
yes, it can. So you one of the thing that you need a 3D modeler to module to create this model so that you're able to create a model for it. But for now, metaverse has moving into another era already. So you see the introduction of this open AI Sora, Sora. Sora is one of the GPT that can help to generate videos and those of the 3D things. So moving forward, Sora can generate its 3D world or this 3D model and implement into this metaverse. So it can be integrate with GPT. This is the next step of what metaverse will move into.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's good. So I think okay. So I think it's such an interesting idea of it's such this metaverse lah. So actually I think on my perspective, having a metaverse is like having we can have a copy of our world currently, and then we can use it to simulate when we need to do decisions, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, I think that is interesting lah, because I think in metaverse it's less risky for us to and we can use AI to do the iteration of the simulation or choices that we have lah. So I
Yeah.
think before we conclude, I would like to open the floor to anyone else who still got any question. So if not, then we'll proceed. Okay, anything questions from the floor? So calling for one. Okay, so there's another one. I think we'll keep this one as the last one lah. So from Saiful Anwar Mustafa. Can we utilize Metaverse as a collab platform for 3D model or design review in engineering and construction? So people from multi-location are able to join the sessions using multi-devices, including those head-mounted wearables. Okay.
Yes,
Uh-uh.
yes. This is one of the thing that current metaverse moving forward because one of
Yes.
the thing that it unable to reach out this uh use case. One of the is a hardware limit. For example, one thing, if this company or this uh people they're having a very low latency internet to support this high rendering image 3D, okay, this is one thing. Or else they need to rely on this uh cloud computing. Second thing is that if the hardware limit, like for example, your phones, your hardware, your PC, your tablet, or even your this uh uh VR, AMR, is that possible for it to render or it to uh process this kind of high and complex 3D model? So these are now limited by our internet as well as our this hardware
Yeah.
processor.
Mm.
Okay, so that's why what we working with out with PCSS, we also have meet this kind of issue. We try to solve this 3D model for people to using just very simple using phone, using tablet at the site to view the 3D model. Somehow a lot of people they hardly to access this 3D model is due to at site maybe the internet is down, the phone maybe has no signal or what so this is one of the challenges for right now, I would say, because the thing we already utilize on cloud computing and already successfully achieve it to view a 3D model remotely. Okay, and a few person can view the 3D model together at the same time. But somehow now it's just being um limited by our hardware, especially our phone, our tablet, or another one is our uh the internet
Infrastructure.
infra, yeah.
So,
So I would say currently we are reaching there, but it's yet to be there.
yeah, interesting. So I can't wait for the future. Okay, it's like I can imagine it's like Doctor Strange in
Yeah,
Marvels. Yeah,
yeah, it's more like Iron Man, I would say.
yeah, Iron Man, Doctor Strange.
Iron Man and Doctor
Okay.
Strange.
Okay, so in wrapping up our exploration and collaborative construction and the integration of Metaverse platform, so we've been treated to a session that was both informative and inspiring. So a special thank you goes to Mr. James Lee Lim lah, so for sharing his valuable insight. So before we conclude this session, any last words from you, Mr. James Lee?
No, I think everyone should try to be more open-minded, to adapt and go to explore on new technologies, because for right now a lot of this new technology will slowly overtake a lot of industries, especially like what we said, like professional field especially. We will always think that professional field is very hard to be replaced, but somehow now when AI being introduced, a lot of this professional industry or professional position has been replaced. So I would say go and explore more on that.
Yes.
Ah,
Okay, that's a good advice. Okay. So thank you, Mr. James. So I think that's a very good advice lah. So instead of going against the changes that let's explore it together actually. So additionally, we have a moment ahead as we present. This is a certificate presentation. So okay. So I think, well, okay. So this is a certificate of appreciation from PCSS to Mr. James Lee lah. So in a grateful recognition for being a guest speaker on the PCSS Digital Construction webinar series. So I think before we further conclude this, then we would like to invite everyone to switch on their camera for a photo taking session. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we conclude, let's capture this special moment with a virtual group photo. Okay. Okay. So, I think, Belle, are we ready, Belle?
Okay, if everyone can turn on their camera.
Okay.
Be ready, and 1, 2. One more, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, another one. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So, okay. I think that is all on our webinar session today. Okay. Oh, I forgot on the QR session, the QR. So I think just some promotion on our site. So PCSS 4D, if you have any wanted to know more about our services or wanted to have furthermore, so please feel free to contact us on the following details lah. So we have next, Bell. Okay, so we have trainings offered. Part of our services is on the trainings. Next, we have a Star Boot Camp for those who wanted to apply for PMP. And then we have a Synchro for the license and trainings. And also, I think can follow us on LinkedIn also. Okay, next. Okay, so I think, okay, so this is our QR code lah. So for attendance today, please scan the QR code. So fill up all the information in required, and we will issue out the attendance certificates a few days from today lah. Okay, so I think lastly, a big thank you to our wonderful audience lah, for joining us, and our invited speaker, guest speaker, Mr. James Lee on the ARX Media, sharing on his insights on Metaverse. Your participation and engagement have made this webinar, I think, a success lah. So we hope you leave today with a deeper understanding of the webinar. And once again, thank you all for being part of this enlightening session. So we look forward to seeing you in our future webinars. So on behalf of PCSS, stay safe and see you soon. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Bye.
Mr. James.
Bye.
James Lee. Okay.
And it's hard to get over such a beautiful lie when I still watch you closer. I had longing for closure, and I'm wondering why. No matter what I do, I keep on falling for you. it's hard to get over. Such a beautiful lie. When I still want you closer. I am longing for closure, and I'm wondering why. No, no matter what I do, I keep on falling for you.
I think it's only right that Sarawak must have this archive, very important, because we have a long history.
The purpose of the archive is the conservation of documents for future information, not just for now.
The Right Honorable Chief Minister of Sarawak, accompanied by Chairman of Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, for a virtual tour on stage.
So this archive, they can also work with the museum. The architecture of this building is friendly to environment. People say the present is determined by the past and the future will be determined by the present. I think it's only right that Sarawak must have this archive, very important, because we have a long history.
The purpose of the archive is the conservation of documents for future information, not just for now.
The Right Honorable Chief Minister of Sarawak, accompanied by Chairman of Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, for a virtual tour on stage.
archive. They can also work with the museum. The architecture of this building is friendly to environment. People say the present is determined by the past and the future will be determined by the present.
Managing the RTS Johor project presented several challenges, including cross-border coordination, tight timelines, unforeseen site conditions, and language barriers. We use 4D BIM for real-time visualization and decision-making, which help us adapt to the unforeseen site conditions. Additionally, we established a communication framework that transcended language barriers, ensuring seamless collaborations. For our construction management, expertise allowed us to create comprehensive project plans, manage resources efficiently, and implement risk mitigation strategies. So this expertise ensured that we could adapt to changing circumstances and keep the project on track. The collaboration was essential. We maintained open channels of communication, engaged in regular meetings, and formed strong partnerships with subcontractors and local authorities. This collaboration ensured that everyone was aligned and working towards project success. These practices are closely related to the use of the digital tools and a centralized platform like CDE, which facilitate efficient data sharing, real-time updates, and alignment among project stakeholders. Ultimately, this collaborative approach ensures that everyone involved is working towards the common goal of a project success while leveraging the advantage of digital construction technology.
Hi, my name is Mohammad Nizam Ibrahim. I'm a BIM coordinator at PCSS Consultancy Sdn Bhd.
Okay, alright.
Accurate and high-quality BIM models and data are crucial in construction for informed decision-making, clash detection, cost estimation, collaboration, performance simulation, and facility management. They lead to improved project outcomes, reduce risk, and increase efficiency in the industry. One of the main challenges that BIM sections face is the adoption of BIM by all project stakeholders, including contractors, architects, and engineers. BIM teams can provide comprehensive training and education to all stakeholders. The State Archive building project marks the very first BIM project in Sarawak. Being at the forefront of introducing this cutting-edge technology to our region is a milestone that fills us with pride. Our involvement in this high-profile project exemplifies our commitment to a comprehensive digital approach. What makes our approach truly unique is not just the utilization of BIM, but the way we execute it. We've developed a methodology that goes beyond what other companies are doing.
Add it up.